Allen will have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That play good for 17 on the first down.
It's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. That one good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 34. But problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get set. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Don't let him, don't let him. I got it.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And hey, we see out under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 19-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, hold on.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that football forward. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Yellow. 18, watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at first down here.
18, watch out.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Playing good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Get set, get set.
Purdy on the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy out of the gun on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey. What you got? Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
First and 10, Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's second and 2. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Big Ace, Big Ace.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's got McBride complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Benson on the counter. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, second and 9. It's the connection to James Conner. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Fourth down. Here's Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And He works this to the 38 before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And they bring him down around the 34.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Follow.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Follow.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion, headed right. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Big ass open.
Murray. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now Murray. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Murray on 3rd down. That pass is complete to McBride. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Benson. Runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Get set. Get set. 118. Watch out. Up.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Outside. 118.
Purdy on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Trying again, following the sack. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 118. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown!
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Come back.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. McBride hauls it in. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Don't worry.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, stiff arm. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got a third and short coming up from their own 44. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down, 1 yard to go. Murray setting up to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And he stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Final throw before the break. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now begin this drive with Benson. Takes in a one-stop. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Benson once more. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. It's Benson on the give. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And throw them short.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing here, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They'll run the counter to Connor. breeze on through it. Still able to get that first down.
It's a gain of 6.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Looking underneath here with Connor. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun handoff to Connor. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's Benson again. And this is stopped behind the line as well.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. Connor here from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. This a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late, and it puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You can play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Outside.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 17 at the 26-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first and 10, it's Murray. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 1. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
49ers 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ball caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 6 coming up here.
Outside. Yellow. 22. 22.
From the gun is Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Box. 18. What's up?
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now an inside give to Benson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Give up the gut to Benson. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Finish. Green.
3rd and 2. Murray. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming up. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Get set. 18. Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. The give now to Benson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.